The other one is you could take this idea, and I just wanted to make a connection to Goosechase, which I know Jeremy and I have both used in the past. And this would be like a digital scavenger hunt. And I would really encourage anybody to take the time to check out Goosechase. You can have students do it with their devices. I know in the past I've worked with a lot of schools and with students that were not my own, but with teachers that had me come in and do these activities with their students. And it's a very similar concept for scavenger hunts. It's just that you have like digital items. So you might have where you answer a question, or sometimes you have to take a picture. Like you can see here, it's like a team photo. Now, this one in particular that I've pulled up for you, because of the nature of my job and what I've done in the past, this was for actually professional development. So this was made for teachers, so that you could do it for that too. So whether you're an administrator or anything, and you want to have teachers do it, it's cool for that too. But students I've had do this, and I would always have them in teams so that they could kind of help each other. And then they go on these little missions, and the missions are worth a certain number of points. So, whether you go your traditional paper version where you're just trying to find the item and then check off on the item that you located it, or you could go a little bit more in depth and say you did like the digital version where it requires you to submit an answer and then earn points. And what's cool about this is you can curate it as the I guess, what would you call it, like the you're overseeing the game, so you can, as the teacher, you can like deduct points or add bonus points and a lot of cool things like that. But there's pictures, and you can have them take videos, and I had riddles in some of mine, so he had to answer the riddle to get points. And but yeah, I would really highly recommend Goosechase as a digital version of that. And this one I would say is a really great one, not just for back to school, but even when you're getting more around like those holiday times and stuff. I've done them in the past with students around Christmas time, and you had to like take a photo with a Christmas tree, and you can do more theme based things if you want to. And so that's a great idea. Goosechase is the name of the site,
And
and we'll post all these links for access to. So
yeah, so like you had mentioned a couple of times, it can be a very collaborative tool as well. So, doing some team related activities with it is pretty neat. But yet, it can also be kind of competitive, right? Because doesn't it
yeah,
show a leaderboard too of the different teams, that where they are and what challenges they've completed so far, and
yep.
who needs to work a little harder to try to get back up and climb in the rankings.
Yeah, and this one's fun too because it has like the activity feed where as people submit things, it comes up on the activity feed, kind of
Yeah.
like social media style. But then at the end, you can view the submissions. And this was always the funnest part when working with students, because basically what you would do is you'd get all your responses, and then the game would end, and then we could watch all of the video stuff together, and they usually end up being pretty funny. So that's always a good time too. So, but yeah, you'll have like your winner, and based on points and all that, and yeah, it's really fun. So